So the new Flashback, rewind back to season 1. It was a good episode. It felt very nostalgic for only 1 year ago. It was good to see Harrison Wells back in a wheelchair. Bad as that sounds, it made me happy. Tom Cavanagh got to play Harrison Wells from season 1 again. Sorry, no. Earbord Thorne pretending to be Harrison Wells. Yeah, it's confusing. I do like Earth 2 Harrison Wells, but there's something about season 1 Wells. He's just more, not cooler, I don't know, it's just something about him that's more engaging. The plan to increase Barry's speed is to go back a year to talk to Reverse Flash to help him increase his speed, as there's no one to help him in the present day get faster anymore. Not the best plan, but I'll let it go. Cisco, he was as always so funny with all his references. It was funny when past Flash, or red symbol Flash comes back and white symbol Flash is there and he's trying to find out which one's the real one. It's just funny. And then deciding if they do change the symbol, is it due to them seeing it now, or would it be their own idea? Or it was supposed to happen in time. It was good to see Imposter Wells. He got to hear his name, Thorn. Talking about Thorns, Eddie. Nice to see Eddie again. There's always like a little setup. I was talking about missing him. It's always a setup that you know he's going to be in this episode, or some element is going to remind her of him. And he made a nice video that Barry show Iris to help her move on. That was quite nice. A lot of feels there. Got emotional a little bit. And of course the time wraith. Exactly when I saw him I thought Dementor. And Cisco being in touch with pop culture references, spot on. Now regarding the time wraiths, from what I gathered from this episode is that the time wraiths are more focused on speedsters rather than regular people time traveling. It's more to do with speedsters, which I'm glad to hear Reverse Flash admit or acknowledge to Barry that there are plenty of them and they're not the only two. I'd like to see a Reverse Flash and Zoom episode, maybe a team up or a triple threat, or Barry and Reverse Flash go up against Zoom. That'd be awesome. We got to see the Pied Piper again and got some redemption at the end of the episode. Turning good, his Darth Vader moment. Something good came out of the time travel. Plus, he got a mention in Supergirl as well. He's turning up everywhere. I wonder if there's any future plans, or is it just for this? Barry gets a futuristic USB, probably containing the blueprints to create a tachyon accelerator to make him go faster. So this episode had nothing to do with the crossover with Supergirl. So in terms of Barry actually traveling there, I guess that they make the accelerator. Barry travels fast enough to cross into different dimensions, and that's how he ends up there. The special effects in this episode were really good, really amazing. Not just for TV, but for any platform. I was really glad that Reverse Flash, or Harrison Wells, was able to figure out that it wasn't their Barry. Their whole interaction between Barry and Reverse Flash just was amazing. It reminded you on how smart and dangerous Reverse Flash can be. In all, it was a great episode, good time. I wonder if the next episode is going to be Flash returning from the Supergirl world. I'd like to see Harry tell Cisco mainly all about it and see where they go on from here. Is he finally gonna be fast enough to travel back to Earth 2 and face Zoom? I get the impression that they won't touch on that for a while. It's only episode 17 out of 20 odd, but we know that Kevin Smith directed episode will be episode 21. So looking forward to that. I think it'll be a fun episode as well. I know Jay will be in it. Been all over his Twitter, so he's got a role to play. I'd like to see what elements he'd bring to this show.